I can still hear the sound of his laugh when he called, smug, lazy, and soaked in arrogance. It was the kind of laugh that only comes from someone who thinks they've outsmarted the world. Guess what, little brother? He said, drawing out the words like he was savoring them. Sold Grandma's condo. Got a solid price, too. I didn't reply immediately. I let the silence linger long enough for him to believe I was stunned. Inside, though, I wasn't angry, at least not yet. The first sting of betrayal doesn't burn. It freezes. My brother Daniel had always been the golden one. That easy smile, that effortless charm. People trusted him the way they trusted sunlight to rise. Grandma adored him. She believed he'd take care of everything, of everyone. I used to believe it too. When I moved overseas for work, Grandma and I spoke every Sunday. She'd tell me about her garden, her aching knees, her world in slow detail. Then one Sunday, no call came. I tried again the next day. No answer. 2 days later, Daniel called. His voice trembled when he said she was gone. He arranged the funeral, handled the estate, took care of everything. I was thousands of miles away, and I trusted him. That was my first mistake. Months later, I received a letter from Grandma's lawyer. Her will was clear. She had left me the condo overlooking the park, the one she knew I loved. It was her last gift to me. When I called Daniel to talk about it, he went quiet for a moment, then said, "Oh, that place. Thought you wouldn't care. It was too much trouble, so I took care of it." Something inside me went still. Took care of it how? I asked. He chuckled. Sold it. Don't worry. I put some of the money in the family trust. He hadn't. I checked. The trust was empty. That night I couldn't sleep, not because of the money, but because of what it revealed about him. He had turned Grandma's last act of love into a transaction. I called her lawyer, a sharp old man with a voice like gravel and a memory like a steel trap. I told him everything. He listened, then said, "Send me the sale documents." The next day, he called back, laughing, not kindly. "Your brother isn't as clever as he thinks," he said. "What do you mean?" "Because," he said, almost amused, "he forged your signature on the sale, and he used the old deed, the one replaced by your grandmother's final will. That means," he paused for effect, "he sold a property he didn't legally own. It took 3 months. 3 months of quiet research, silent preparation, and carefully planned steps. I didn't confront him. I didn't warn him. I simply built my revenge brick by brick. With the lawyer's help, I filed a claim to restore ownership of the condo. The buyer, furious when he discovered the sale was invalid, wanted his money back. I gave him Daniel's full contact information and stepped aside. Meanwhile, I ordered a forensic audit of the family trust. What surfaced was damning. False statements, fake transfers, and deposits labeled as consulting fees. Every piece of evidence was another nail waiting to be hammered in. Then came another call. Same smug tone. "You should have seen the buyer's face when he found out," he said, laughing nervously. "He's threatening to sue. Guess I need your help now, bro. You're the smart one, right?" I kept my tone calm. "You'll figure it out." "Come on," he said, still laughing. "You've got that good lawyer. Maybe he can fix this mess." "My lawyer already fixed it," I said quietly. "The condo's back in my name." There was silence, then a small, nervous laugh. "What are you talking about?" "You forged my signature. You used an outdated deed. The sale's invalid. The condo is mine again. And the buyer's suing you, not me." His breathing changed. "You wouldn't." "I didn't have to," I said. "You did it to yourself." I ended the call before he could speak again. 2 weeks later, the lawsuit hit. His accounts were frozen. The trust was seized for audit. He tried calling dozens of times, but I never picked up. When everything settled, I flew home. I unlocked Grandma's condo and stepped inside. Sunlight spilled through the same windows she used to open every morning. The air smelled like dust and memory, but it was mine again. I stood there, looking out at the city she loved, and for the first time, I didn't feel anger, just a deep, quiet satisfaction. Justice doesn't always come with noise. Sometimes it arrives softly, like a whisper. As for Daniel, last I heard, He was drowning in debt and lawsuits. He left me one final voicemail, his voice tired and small. Why? I smiled when I heard it, because I whispered, you sold what was never yours.